exactly the opposite of what people say about television. Television, you need close-ups, you need to have and on the contrary, we have a cinema film where you are very close to the characters. The camera is very near, and in the beautiful Andre, it takes up the whole space.
You mean I did it all the wrong way around?
That's what I meant. No, I just want to know. It was the idea of having this scene, costume film, where the emphasis on the face.
Well, the truth is that I learned so much in the first week of filming Liaisons. You know, it was a play done in London first, and I sort of planned it in some rather sort of hyperbolic. I planned it like a sort of offals film, or I thought there'd be a lot of very, very elaborate movements. The point about Liaison is that I think almost every line is a lie. And actually what you needed to do was to see what was going on inside the character's head. And so what I found with these American actors, because they weren't theatre trained, was that they couldn't do these elaborate shots that I planned. But what they could do were these incredible close-ups. And in fact, I noticed throughout the first week that that was where the sort of strength lay. And I had abandoned all my preconceptions and started shooting what they were offering. In other words, people stand there and they do this, and you would say, oh, I'd rather you did that, but actually what they're offering is terrific, so I had the good sense to follow them, to watch what they were doing. I remember Captain Deneuve, they said, being interviewed, and someone said, what does Truffaut say to you? And she says, well, he doesn't really say anything, but he has the grace to observe what I'm doing and to build the film around that. And a lot of it is to do with, you know, these actors in all my films are very, very talented. And they're just as intelligent and clever as me. So you don't sit around saying, oh, we should be doing this, we should be doing that. They've sort of worked it out, and you need to give them room to express themselves, and then bother to make a film about that. I remember Glenn Close coming into the cutting room, and she watched something, and she said, that shot, she pointed at a particular shot, she said, if you stay on that shot for another half a second, I do something very good. And she was right. And so, it's never quite this sort of, you know, I can see the von Stroheim carrying the whip, but I don't. You go into a room with a group of people, and they're all very, very intelligent. I remember, you know, a woman like Glenn Close is very, very bright. I'm rather frightening, and you just think, well, if I'm an idiot, she'll tell me. So I better be.
The choice of John Malkovich is also quite interesting because physically he's not handsome like Robert Redford or a rake that would be a very seducer, that would be the idea of a very beautiful man. On the contrary, I mean, of course he's handsome, but he's not the type of physical beauty you associate with a seducer, with a Don Giovanni. So it was interesting that you chose him for the role.
Yes. I mean, again, you do these. Listen, some days you're lucky and some days you're unlucky, I guess. John ran a theatre company, he'd read the play, and he said he would like to do it, but, you know, when they approached me about directing it, they said, oh, you don't have to use it. I don't think I knew any better. And I just thought John would be very, very good. And if you look at the expression on his face, it's wonderful. I didn't put it there, he put it there. So I guess that was one of the lucky days.